in Los Angeles, one of baseball's most special cathedral. TV Plus presented by ZipRecruiter. We're on Pool. Cardinals take on the Dodgers here in Los Angeles tonight. And the Cardinals, as the Central Division leader, would be Randazzo and Russell. We could see a really special night tonight. Pujols fights off and it's 2-2. That was until the end of this month. They're on a long road trip right now.
Runner up a couple times, but Goldie has been wanting more work for him.
To prepare. It's gotten to by Alberto with a throw to first, and Vargas was started in all but just 2 games, including this one.
Just can't come up with a scoop.
And take that ball up for him. And Vargas probably can too, just right.
Normally that error, and in this makes, but you never see the first baseman get charged for the error. On a 2 balls, no strikes.
Been scuffling a little bit as of late. You can't give these guys too many.
Home run, 100 RBI season would be the 7th. I get one. Chris Taylor has room to a 2-out error. No runs for the Cardinals in the first. Back at top, Mookie Betts, Trey Turner bat 1 and 2 this evening. Will Smith with the left-hander on the mound for St. Louis, more righty. It's Mookie Betts takes a strike. It was the first walk-off. He's going to be here a while.
And talking to Mookie before the game's in there.
Now, some managers talk about and refresh, and other guys are anxious and they don't like it.
And Mookie out of the game.
And I think the other side.
Ball 3 to Mookie.
And it's so nice to have a guy at the top of the lineup that can drive the ball.
To ever do that, you have to go back to Duke Snyder in the Brooklyn days. Quintana fielded by Donovan. His throw gets Betts.
Hitting the ball up the middle. Donovan throwing the ball low.
The batter. Turner's had a great year hitting. Ball to Nolan Arenado, another Gold Glover on the Cardinals side, and he threw.
4-seam fastball, curveball, changeup, and flip that curveball over in 2-strike counts.
Statcast.
With him being a guy that I faced plenty of time, he really hasn't.
There he goes into Smith. It's 3 balls and a strike on Smith. Start some games that have put a lot of pressure on the other
trade deadline, but they had a good awareness of what they needed to become the start.
Will Smith strikes out on the corner at Dodger Stadium.
Welcome back to Friday Night Baseball from Dodger Stadium. Well, as we these moments as we finish out the regular season and into the back in March, he would retire at the end of the season, and he doubled down 696, 700, whatever. He said, I've had enough things. So in summary, guys, cherish the last few weeks of the regular season.
Second spot for the Cardinals tonight. Hits one foul. See why I thought you made a great point to us earlier. Stone to chase. There's always another number that's not too far away, and Al
do over this, over these 21 seasons, another home run record, and it gets to the point to stand that.
And make no mistake, Albert's #1 goal as far as winning the National League Central goes, and the
right. He's comfortable being back home to leave the game better than I found it.
Juan Yepes strikes 22 seasons in the big leagues, top 10 in so many. Henry Aaron 4th in homers, 9th in hits. He and Henry more. Of course, you could make the argument, too, that playing a lot of center field now has moved to center field.
Here, he's making that fastball velo play up. I mean, all these pitches.
Trying to get the head out in front, catch one of those 4-seamers up in the.
Average innings per start is under 5 innings. Question marks around Tony Gonsolin. Now you're starting to think about how
behind every throw he makes tonight. You're trying to earn your...
We welcome in the audience. That was Dylan Carlson. That will fall into the glove of Mookie Betts for out number 2. Our StatCast
four-seamer, slider, changeup. And that slide.
He would play with his stance on the that's the most effective for him.
Goes the other, trouble cutting it off, and Lars Nootbaar gets into second base. At Lars Nootbaar.
On here mainly because he was hustling out of the box, and he's thinking ducks. He had no plan of stopping right there. He was going to no matter what. So
Kisner.
you're just assuming at this point with Molina offensive production is, you need him behind the dish to be able to calm.
1-2
Cardinals make. He's been pounding everybody top of the zone.
Goes from the same thing. And Albert, at this point in his career,
tried to Trey Turner backhands his long throw in time. Still scoreless in LA. Stadium, drones out there somewhere, pumping in these. Justin Turner looks at a strike from Jose Quintana now on the season. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. You know, St. Louis giving Justin Turner. Swings through a pitch up in the zone.
the 7 years, that guy's been a big part of it. We talked about it, Wayne.
358, that's the best in the National League. Turner fights off
with these Dodgers. I mean, he's the top guy on the team as far as post.
Great this year with runners in scoring position. Those clutch. A long at bat in the works here as a full count. Will be at least a 10-pitch at bat. On 3 to right, but it hangs up for Lars Nootbaar, and he makes this shot coming, I think, straight from the sand gate. Back. Bringing you some. Tommy Edman, a Gold Glove winner at second base last. You know, there's that new Gold Glove award for shortstop this year. He hasn't logged enough innings.
That shows that, you know, he has the hands, he has the mobility, Arenados, but you need those other pieces like Chris Taylor was.
Offensively, as he falls behind 0-2. Gold Glove awards on this Cardinal roster.
We're talking to Ollie before the game.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Fouls that one off at home plate. Drove in 12 runs and a 3-homer game in the National.